And welcome to GamerShock Radio, the reboot that no one wanted, but everyone needed a little bit of in their lives. I'm your semi-host, Sparrow, also known as Peyton, for those of you who don't choose to refer to me by a bird.
I'm the other semi-host, Fox.
And then that's the pleb, Thomas, aka Artificial Christ.
Hey.
The only person who doesn't have GamerShock before their name, because they're an asshole. I'm kidding.
I mean, hey, it's my name, bro.
Alright, anyway, yes, that is Brandon and Thomas. We are proud to present the reboot of the one episode little special thing we did, where we talk about gaming news, what we've been playing recently, and real world news, all in a 1 to 2 hour time frame, usually with something like The Binding of Isaac, or maybe Bloodborne, if I'm feeling like crying, playing in the background.
Oh, and one more thing I have to mention.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a lot easier to do now since we can stream directly to YouTube on PS4.
Yay! PS4, get your shit together. Yay! So, yeah, sliding right into our first topic here, Thomas, what have you been playing recently?
Recently, I've been playing, on PC, been playing, some Daisy, and there's this new game that came out called, Anno 2025. It's just...
Oh, I've heard of it. Anno 2025 is great.
Yeah, started playing that. It's pretty fun. I don't really like city builders, but, that game was actually a really, really fun game, not gonna lie.
People are gonna get pissed at me about this horrible, horrible Isaac gameplay.
Then I've been playing some Dark Souls, and, also...
Oh, you have Dark Souls on PC?
Yeah, I do. And then I played a little bit of Fallout 4, but not too much. And on console, started playing some Gauntlet with Brandon and Peyton.
Go check that out, motherfuckers. Wait, it's not up yet.
Yay.
Is it? Yes, it is. It should be up by the time this is streaming, actually. And it will definitely be up by the time I've actually taken it into... By the time I've gone onto YouTube and definitely edited it. Edited. Okay, so is that what you've been playing recently, or you got more?
That's pretty much it.
Well, I've recently been playing Fallout 4, and been doing a Let's Play on it.
Fallout 4, and more Fallout 4.
Fallout 4, and ooh, I've just been feeling a bit of Fallout 4 today. No, actually, I've been playing Fallout 4, The Walking Dead Season 2, where I have been sad and making decisions that usually led to people getting eaten in their faces. I've gone back to possibly maybe playing XCOM. I don't know. I've been definitely looking forward to we've all been playing actually the Rainbow Siege 6 beta, which we will talk about later. But before we do that, we have some other things to cover, including what Brandon's been playing recently. So if you would be so kind, Brandon.
I've been playing recently.
Destiny, and more Destiny.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, calm down on Destiny a little bit. I've been playing,
I don't believe you.
Some PlanetSide 2.
Okay, see, I believe that.
I've been playing PlanetSide 2 as well.
God,
Yeah,
PlanetSide 2 is a weird, like,
flying.
cult hit between the GamerShock.
I don't know. I started playing and then I think I got Brandon and Kevon back into it. I think. I'm not sure.
I mean,
that's
Kevon's
all
never
it's
really
been.
been into it.
Besides that, I've been trying to play. Besides that, I've been trying to play
cliche
Unturned.
gamer.
Oh, Brandon, haven't you been playing Walking Dead Season 2 as well?
Not. Yeah, I've been playing it. Not too much. I've went through the first 3 episodes, and then I kind of went to a dry point on it.
Uncle
start
Pete,
playing it
Uncle
again,
Pete, hey, Uncle Pete, or the other guy in episode one.
I think of the Uncle Pete.
Uncle Pete for life.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Pete is love. Uncle Pete
Everybody
is
did
love.
Uncle Pete, to be honest.
Because that other guy's a jackass,
Mm-hmm.
and no one likes him.
I actually went with Nick because I thought Pete was gonna turn, and I was like, I'm not about to deal with that shit. I didn't have a weapon, so I thought it out in advance. I'm like, I don't have a weapon.
Oh, I should probably mention
got
there will
ammo.
be
He's
possible.
fit.
Wait, guys, should we not talk
Uh-huh.
about spoilers? Should we not talk about spoilers?
I mean, it's a year old. I'm pretty sure we can
It is a
discuss
year
this
old, and it
spoiler.
just released on. Expect us to talk about spoilers for older games, right?
Mm-hmm. It's old. It's old. It's pretty old.
All right, guys, look. If it's over a year old, it's fair game for the GamerShock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's something like that hinges on the twist at the end, right? In which case, we would be horrible people if we ever tried to spoil that. Like if I spoiled that Bruce Lee was dead the whole time in Walking Dead Season 1.
Oh my God.
That's the joke.
No, he's being for real. I saw Bruce Lee in Walking Dead. I'm serious about this.
Okay, so
Pretty
yes.
legit.
That's what we've been playing recently. Now that we've got that out of the way, we can talk about another things we've been doing recently, which is what games we've been keeping up on and preferably looking forward to in the coming season. I know I'm looking forward to the ever-present No Man's Sky, which I love. Oh, No Man's
It's coming out in May or June, if I'm
Yeah, Gang Beasts is coming out on PS4.
Oh, when's that coming out?
As sometime in 2016. And then, okay, there's a whole bunch of games. I looked it up. I don't remember where it was. I think it was on IGN. I don't remember, but yeah, I've been looking forward to. I haven't been looking forward to a whole lot recently because just not a. I'm looking forward to. I like Rainbow Six Siege. The beta was, if the beta is anything to go by, Rainbow Six Siege is quite a good game. And Thomas, I know one of your concerns was whether or not it had single player, right?
It does have
I
single
don't
player.
really mind
It's
if
just-
it doesn't have single player, honestly.
It does.
It's not like a campaign.
It has,
though. It's like
it has single player
situation.
scenarios.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can, and there's, aren't they specific to each character?
Yeah. It is
Uh,
specific to each game.
you can play them co-op, I think.
I don't think so.
They're incredibly challenging,
Right.
apparently, right?
Yeah. You have to think about what your next move would be.
Which is blow
Yeah, that's
open
gonna
the
be a-
windows, go in Mission
That's gonna be a
Impossible
really cool,
style.
Or
It's gonna be
like
a
climb
really
through the
cool game
window,
to do
steal all
that.
the ramen, and
like,
walk away.
co-op. What do you guys think? Would that be
What?
cool co-op?
Yeah, that would be cool co-op. Just like a couple.
And we might do a series on that every week or so.
If it's co-op, we might do a series on it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it might be.
I mean, we're gonna do a series on it either way. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
the best
damn,
game in the
that's cool.
universe, but it's pretty good.
Dang, man, this game is pretty swag.
Okay, that was weird. I just got poisoned to death, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Thomas, what games have you been looking forward to?
The Division.
Yeah, I'm ready for that beta. So much.
I'm ready
Yeah,
for the open beta because, to be honest, I don't care enough to get into the closed beta.
Yeah. Well, you're on the waiting list, if anything, I think. So.
He is, yeah.
You put in my gamer tag, right?
Oh, you have to sign up for the waiting list yourself.
Oh
Who's
well, I don't have
invited you?
I don't remember my Uplay account, so I didn't sign up then. Well, no, everyone's on the waiting list anyway, right?
Yeah, a lot of people are.
I think everyone is. You just get higher priority if you sign up.
Yeah.
Because there's people who totally hate a specific kind of game, yet they get in it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like I almost got into the Destiny beta,
What do you mean almost?
If I remember correctly, I was one of the people put into like a sweepstakes for the Destiny beta, like access to the closed beta. It was a while ago, so forgive me if I don't exactly remember the details, but I remember getting a message, an email, and it was like, you've been selected to possibly be included in this limited closed beta for Destiny, and I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess. And then I didn't get in, and I had totally forgotten about it. Like, it was just a thing that I had totally forgotten about later. Because, as you know, Destiny really wasn't high on my priority list.
Yeah, it was really high on my priority list. Still was a disappointment, but I still play it because it's just an 8-bit.
Because Brandon needs to make the pain less.
Yeah.
Brandon needs to dull the pain of losing several thousand of his dogs. I'm kidding.
I spent over $100 over the game already, so it's like fine to join the game.
Man, I'm doing quad. I have quad shot in Binding of Isaac, and it is doing insane damage. I want Brimstone though.
So we talk about the thing that happened at the Game Awards.
Oh, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk. The Game Awards is getting its a whole section.
Oh, okay, okay.
Brandon, what games are you looking forward to?
The Division. I will be getting. How does the Division? I'm not gonna question PS4 right now.
What? Wait, no. What were you about to say?
Online later. My PlayStation thought I said PlayStation when I said the Division.
Okay, PlayStation. Apparently, PlayStation isn't retarded, but we already knew that.
Yeah. Ironically, I'm in.
Hello. Would you like to upload seven copies of the same video? No. Too bad.
8 copies.
PlayStation Share Factory. Fuck yourself.
Anyways, ironically, Black Ops 3. I actually think it's one of the better Call of Duties right now.
It is, even though that campaign is fucking trippy as shit.
I think I'll still enjoy it overall.
Oh no, the campaign looks great. Like, for once I can actually say I'm not going to completely hate on a Call of Duty game, because it's actually trying something with the campaign other than blatant anti-quote-unquote terrorist racism.
And it's co-op. We can like challenge ourselves and do
You get what I mean, Thomas, right?
Wait, what?
Where like Call of Duty campaigns usually consist of trigger-happy Americans killing Arabs.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the developers of Call of Duty may have a problem.
Just a little bit.
Whoever the bad guys are,
They're probably Arab.
like the earlier Call of Duties were Nazis. Then
Well, no, Nazis are always the bad guys.
No, I'm talking about whoever is a bad guy to America at the time. Like in wars and stuff. Like it was Nazis in the earlier ones, and then it was Muslims and terrorists and all that. And now it's progressed to like made up terrorist organizations and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we can't say real ones. Okay, so yeah, Black Ops 3, which I will admit, much to the delight of Kevon, that it is an okay game.
Yeah, and probably the Elder Scrolls Online. Now to actually say it's an okay game now. I heard a lot of bad things about it at launch.
Oh god, at launch it was fucking horrible. Right, Thomas?
Yeah.
At launch, even Thomas, who greatly enjoyed the game, at launch it was a piece of shit. It was liquid feces. It was literal solid feces compacted into a game. Actually, I guess that's Ride to Hell Retribution. Alright, A, screw you. B, I'm gonna accept that constructive criticism.
Huh?
I said B, I'm gonna accept that constructive criticism there.
If you want constructive criticism, I'll give you legit.
No. We're on the podcast. We're not gonna talk about it.
Oh, I was just gonna name like 5 things.
No.
Combat has gotten
No. We'll talk about it later. I actually have a segment for that.
Alright.
Okay, so Peyton, I'm not controlling, trust me. So yes, after that, so now that we've gone through the things that we're looking forward to, I guess on to the video game awards, right? The VGAs.
Mm-hmm.
Which were interesting. Especially for Konami.
In all caps.
What?
Interesting with all caps.
Interesting? I like to imagine that you said that like Skullface. Interesting! Anyway, point is, if you're wondering what we're talking about, Konami decided that it would be a just wonderful, wonderful idea to ban Kojima from showing up in the video game awards. They sent a lawyer, as reported by Geoff Knightley, IGN's finest, they sent a lawyer over to Kojima, and they were like, bruh, you can't come over. You can't. Bruh, Bay doesn't want you. I'm kidding. They basically said, man...
She just felt like they just played me like a damn fiddle.
Yeah, no, they played...
me like a damn fiddle!
Yeah, they, so basically, what they did was that they said, dude, Code, you can't show up, bro.
And he's like, what about Doge? Doge is coming. You can't have Watch Doge and not Code. Hideo Kojima, man.
I call him Code.
Oh my God,
Is that weird? Is it weird that I
his
call him
name?
Code? Kojima?
Kind of. I really
Thomas,
call
is it weird
Kojima.
that I call him Code?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what, I'll accept that. Anyway, so,
Hey dog, what's up?
the point is that he was banned from accepting the awards that Metal Gear Solid 5 won, when that's obviously not okay in any way, right?
Yeah.
This is basically Konami saying screw you once again to one of the probably one of the best game developers of all time.
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty close to it.
If not the absolute best, but that, once again, opinionated. Well, not once again, I guess I should just say I'm highly opinionated. This show is highly opinionated, isn't it?
What is?
The show GamerShock Radio Weekly? No, I guess it's just GamerShock Radio now. We should call it GamerShock Reboot. GamerShock Radio Reboot.
We could.
Sure.
So yeah, that is not okay. What are your guys? Subsequently, Metal Gear Solid won the award for Best Soundtrack with a lovely little bit by Stephanie Houston, who plays Quiet. She sung Quiet's theme, one of my all-time favorite songs. By one of my all-time favorite.
Doesn't she just hum in that though?
No.
Theme.
Yeah, the theme.
You actually seem some words.
Which is actually one of my favorite things. Anyway, it won Best Soundtrack, which it well deserves, right?
Yeah.
I'd say pretty much every Metal Gear Solid, and even, actually, I'd say best soundtrack. Every single game, the soundtrack that blows me away is probably Bungie games, honestly.
Yeah, but no Bungie games were released this year. No Bungie games were released this year, and DLC can't win awards, as far as I know.
Halo 5 came out.
I guess. No, but it won the best soundtrack this year, which
Yeah.
and then it also won Best Action Adventure Game, which I agree with. I'm sure Thomas doesn't.
Wait, what?
Metal Gear Solid 5 won Best Action Adventure Game of the Year.
Metal Gear Solid 5, actually, I'd say deserves that award, but it was not, like, I
the
think we
best
can all
Metal
agree on
Gear.
this. It was not a Metal Gear game. It just was not. I played it and I felt like I was not rewarded for my stealth. I was not rewarded or anything.
Except for
like
those
that.
sweet A ranks. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Anyways.
So yes, keep going.
What do you mean?
You weren't done.
Yeah. So, it's a really good game, but it's not a Metal Gear Solid game. Stealth was not a big key at all in the game, which in every other Metal Gear Solid game, except for the very first one,
And
stealth
Revengeance.
was a big part. Revengeance is not Metal Gear Solid. It's a totally different game.
Actually, it is a part of a totally different series. It's Rising.
Yeah, it's Rising.
Speaking of, do you guys
but
think they'll
yeah.
make another Rising game, and do you want them to make another Rising game?
I would like them to for the story.
And cause you know,
But-
cause Platinum Games.
No, I just meant like Raiden is like one of the best characters ever. I like Raiden. It's one of my favorite
After
characters in video
games.
gaming.
You're one of the few people with that opinion, Thomas.
Really?
Yeah, no, but a lot of people hate Raiden.
Raiden's
No,
like
a lot
the
of people
shit.
like him. No, they didn't like him in 2. They like him past 2.
Where he becomes Super
Yeah,
Cyborg
I mean-
Badass RoboCop.
Yeah. Like,
With a hatred for
God,
nanomachines.
It's like, son, yeah, mom, why don't you just, don't go? It's like, what are you talking about, ma? I gotta go and become some badass RoboCop cyborg, or else nobody will ever like me. Like, son, you should just be you. The fuck would I be me? I wanna be a cyborg. Peace, bitch.
Alright, look, Mom. I spent a lot of money to get into cyborg training school, so how about you shut up? It's like,
Mom,
wait,
you don't
whose
understand
money
how
did
much
you
fucking
spend?
money I
Possibly yours.
It's like, all of yours. You act like I have money. No, it was all yours. I spent all of it.
I'm an asshole.
Bye.
It's like, just gonna throw this out here. I'm an asshole. Anyway, so yes, that happened. What are your opinions on Konami doing this thing that they definitely should not, under any circumstances, have done?
Fuck Konami.
Is this just the ultimate example of fuck Konami?
Just about. Or Konami saying fuck us.
I'd say that's pretty reasonable. Thomas, what's your opinion?
I'm sorry, I'm playing a game, so I'm not
On
really
Konami
listening to what
banning Kojima, I suggest you get off it since we're doing a professional thing. What is your opinion on Konami banning Kojima from the Video Game Awards?
well,
Is it fuck Konami?
it's really wrong in my opinion, and I don't think that's. I think to some degree that's it. I feel like that would be illegal, but I feel like it's not.
It isn't.
But anyways, it's like Keith Sutherland and Konami basically plagiarized his work. I know Keith Sutherland probably didn't want to or anything like that, but anyways, I mean, it was pretty wrong to sit there and ban him from getting all the rewards for his own game that he worked on, which was pretty low down on Konami's part, but Konami has always been a pretty shitty person, so...
I mean, Konami just became a person, boys and girls. The physical incarnation of evil.
You became that big douchebag in high school that you hate.
Chad.
Yep.
Chad fucks all the girl. It's like when you flush your... It's like when you spray your gold...
I saw a spider on my wall. I sprayed it with Axe body spray to kill it. Now his name is Chad, and he's fucking all the girl spiders in my house.
Best thing ever.
And he's bullying all the boy spiders.
Beating the fuck out of them.
He's on the spider varsity team.
Must be that hard being that fucking savage.
Savage Deathclaw knows the struggle.
Damn, I best be hard being that fucking savage.
Savage Deathclaw's like, oh ha ha, die.
And I'm like, damn, homie, calm your ass down.
And he's like, fuck you.
And
Anyway.
I'm like, oh, fuck your mom. And then he's like, no, you won't. And then I fucked his mom.
Do you... I take it neither of you watched the Video Game Awards.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it soon.
Psychonauts 2 was announced.
Psychonauts 2?
Yeah, do you know what either of you know what Psychonauts is?
No fucking idea, but I did hear them talk about it.
Psychonauts is a very good game made by Tim Schafer, Double Fine. I'm sure you know who Double Fine is. Creators of Broken Age.
Okay.
Psychonauts is heralded as one of the best and most unique games of all time. It's basically set as a summer camp for psychic children, and it's very good, very creative. And people have been begging for a sequel ever since, and now we're getting one. It's being crowdfunded with a goal of $3.3 million. I'm going to fund a little, probably. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I know Thomas might, because he likes Double Fine's work usually. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know about Brandon.
There are two games that I actually did fund a lot. Two games that I funded a lot. Halo Wars 2, because I really wanted a sequel to Halo Wars. Did that
ever pull through?
Halo Wars 2?
Yeah.
It's still in the making, actually. I don't know if they're, like, making it, but I know that...
How is that crowdfunded? That sounds illegal for that to be crowdfunded. Like, is that being made by a separate company?
No. Bungie was sitting there and they were like, we don't know if we want to make it, because it's like a cult game, and we don't want to spend that much money on it. And then people were like, hey, we'll fund it, and then they were like, okay. So people funded people funded a little bit of money, and they were like, all right, we'll see if we can put it into development. So they ended up making plans for it or something like that, I believe. So it might become a thing in like 2-3 years.
Okay.
And then the second game I funded, which has already come out, Shadowrun.
Oh god, Shadowrun. I'm sorry. I like Shadowrun a lot. Both Thomas and I are heavily influenced by a YouTuber by the name of Splattercat.
Extremely.
You can watch my channel and you can feel the Splattercat bleed all over it, right?
Except for the part where you're playing Fallout and you're playing as your dick fucking character, just the biggest douchebag of all time.
What's he getting pregnant again?
He's like, you want to go to the park so I can get pregnant again? It's like, holy no, I just want to go to the park with our kid.
Fuck Nancy. My name is Samantha.
It's like, fuck, Nancy. It's like, I'm Samantha. Shut the hell up, Nancy.
I will rip your tongue out and feed it to you.
We'll go fuck a bucket of dog shit.
It's like, I don't think we should be married anymore. Can I file for divorce?
Like, oh, really? Well, the nuclear apocalypse is about to happen. It's like, how'd you know that? Because rips his hair and the bottom part of his face off. Just,
he's a ghoul.
Part of his, no.
He's Piper.
And no. And then
he pulls off a mask and he's actually Piper. He's actually strong.
Oh my god, I'm trying to explain to you what he is. Please shut up. Yeah, curly black beard. And then he rips his hair off and it's a wig and he has a turban. And he's like, I am ISIS. And then she's like, oh my god, it's a nuclear apocalypse. And then everybody else is running. And then there are nukes everywhere. Only one nuke there though. And you're like, oh my god, it's blowing up. And then they're like, sit down the platform, everybody here's gonna die. Everybody go home, you're gonna die.
Great job on fear control, Vault-Tec.
Hey, we have room. Let us sit. No, we don't have enough time. We have enough time to go home. You could probably watch at least 3 episodes of The Walking Dead.
It's like you could watch Friends.
We don't have cable in the vault.
It's like you could watch, hey, in your final hours, you could watch reruns of Friends.
It's
like that.
swear to God, if you don't go home and watch Friends, I'll kill you.
And wait, no, and then I'd be that person who's sitting there like, Thomas,
Oh
I'd be
my
that guy who's
God.
Thomas, I'd be that guy who's sitting there like, damn, that's a good idea. I really want to watch those reruns of
If you've
Friends.
ever seen Friends, you understand what I just said.
Yeah, I'm the guy who holds up his hand, and I'm the guy who holds up his hand, and I'm like, does the vault have DVD players? Because I have the box set of Friends.
It's like, sir, I'm sorry, we don't have room. I have all seasons of Friends.
Let him in! Let him
Right
in!
Now, go, now. Get him in, now.
Kills your
I have
child to
all-
make room.
I have all of The Walking Dead. Get the fuck in now. I created Ruby. I thought you died. I faked my own death, bitches. Get the fuck
Wow.
in now.
Okay,
Get in,
considering the way Monty
I got a
Oom
Lego
died,
vote, you're in too.
man, you realize that
Somebody
Monty
else,
Oom
I'm
died
in
of like
the
coma,
We're
right?
not interested in your body, woman. You, what can you do? Well, I can fix, like anything mechanical. Fuck you, man. What do you have? Well, I got every single Three Stooges show that was ever made. Get the fuck in right now. Anybody else?
That is really random and pop culture-y for Vault-Tech to be like, yep, that's good. Three
Hey,
Stooges? What the
this-
fuck?
You don't even. Oh, wait, you do know Three Stooges. I thought
You realize-
didn't know.
You realize that Monty Oom died via coma-induced death or whatever, right? It'd be incredibly hard for him to have faked that. All respect to Monty Oom, we're not making fun of his death or anything.
He had a twin brother, didn't he?
No, he didn't have a twin. It's not his twin brother. It's not to my knowledge, at least.
Yeah, he had a brother, didn't he?
Yeah.
Plastic surgery, killed him, slit his throat in the bed.
Jesus!
Whoa, what the
Once again, guys, seriously though, no disrespect to Monty Oom.
Yeah, we're not trying to disrespect him.
I really like his stuff, his content.
Yeah.
Brandon, just the emotionless robot. I like his content.
You're pretty good, man. I like the show.
You're pretty good.
To be honest, man.
I'll be more
like, fuck,
emotional.
Like all the girls on the TV show, even though they're like
Hope you
anime.
enjoy it.
Man, that made it worse, Brandon.
You know, I'm not sure if you heard me. I'm sitting here talking about the girls I would have sex with on his TV show, and you're like, that made it worse, Brandon. I don't even know what Brandon said.
I don't even know.
said
No,
that.
Brandon like got up close to his mic.
This awkward moment of silence.
Hey, Dad. You doing TV I died.
Well, something happened.
Okay, so all right, next.
Oh, yeah, I kind of want to mention this thing that happened the other day. I told it to Thomas already, and I already texted it to you the other day. So, I met this guy that I know from church at Walmart. It was like a
Who?
Thanksgiving weekend. Colton.
Oh, okay,
Colton.
Colton. All right. You can say Colton's
Alright,
name.
he went to give me a high five, and we both raised up our left hand. That was the most awkward situation for me because I'm not used to slapping a left hand with my left hand with a high five. So like the last second, my mind was like, switch now. I tried to switch, I just like missed his hand completely and just slapped his shoulder.
I have a root beer right now.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh shit, good for you, homie.
And the way we played it off, we just shook shoulders. That was the most awkward handshake. That was the most awkward greeting I'll ever have in my life.
Oh god, lick my butthole.
So, a Telltale Batman game was announced.
Yeah, I heard about that. Also, a Telltale Michonne game. Any Walking Dead games out there? I literally...
Any
came
Walking Dead
with my
games out
sword.
there?
I mean, fans. You can be a game if you want to. I mean, we have fucking
You can
rights
be a
for
game if
everything now.
you can dance
I
if
mean,
you want to.
I mean,
You can
I'm
leave
sorry,
your
I'm not trying to
friends
be offensive,
behind.
But did we really need gay rights? Like, you have fucking American rights. Like that's literally all you need. America is literally like the definition of freedom. And if you have rights...
I mean, not really. The definition of
America.
freedom is anarchy, but you know. The ability to do
I'll
what
kill
you
in
want
the
when you want,
fucking
no matter what.
asshole, Peyton. I'll kill you in the asshole if you don't shut up. Don't ask how that works, because I don't fucking know.
How does it work?
It'll happen, though. It'll happen.
I'll see the clip.
No, what I was saying was that I'm interested in the Batman Telltale game because from the way it sounds like they're doing his origins again, like when he first became Batman. What if you get to be a cop trying to track down Batman and bring him to justice for the vigilante work, since that's illegal?
You know what I want to be?
That
I want to
should
be
work.
a fucking
I'm
villain
like-
that kills.
Or you should be Batman. Or they could go into the detective side of Batman, not the fighting people side, the detective work he does. You know,
And make it
interrogating people.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of stuff. I'm excited about the Michonne game. I've seen the first episode of The Walking Dead, so I don't know who Michonne is, really.
She's a fucking samurai lady.
What's with that? Is that not everyone deserves to be afraid is saved? Is that like her catchphrase, sort of?
Wait, what do you mean?
When she says not everyone deserves to be saved? Is that like her big
No.
line?
A lot of people in the show say a lot of things, so it's kind of hard to be like.
No, but is that like the theme of the show? Not everyone deserves to live?
No.
Is that Michonne's
There really
theme?
is no-
Is that Michonne's theme? Like, is that
No,
Michonne's whole
you can't really
storyline?
mark anybody by their thing. I mean, like.
I mean,
some
Rick
people say
Grimes,
really-
Rick's whole thing is constantly getting screwed over no matter what he does, and no matter how hard he tries.
Actually, yeah, that's actually changed Rick a lot in the show, which is pretty awesome.
Daryl's
I like
whole
Rick
thing is
now
that he
because
has to
Rick
hide
is such a-
hide his emotions because he feels like he has to be the leader of the group and he can't show any type of emotion.
Nah. Yeah, well, he's just kind of like that, but I don't know. Ever since they moved
He's
to
just like
the-
that.
Ever since that's just like how he is. Like, I mean, I've only seen one person that's made him like emotional. So, but anyways.
Who we will
two
not
people
talk
that-
about because Walking Dead spoilers are frowned upon.
Very much.
Well, I mean, both of the characters that make him emotional you meet in the first 2 seasons.
Is that the wait? Is one of them the one where he burns himself with a cigarette to make himself cry?
What? What are you talking about?
Remember where he like pulls out a cigarette and he like lights it and then he burns himself with it? Like when he puts it out
Did that
in the barn
happen?
episode.
Oh.
Is that one of the people who made? Is that one of the people who made him actually emotional? The person who he's crying over.
No, that guy's not even part of their group. The guy in the barn.
No. I mean, like, is the person who Daryl is crying over one of the 2 people who made him emotional?
Oh, that makes it 3.
You totally forgot about that.
Yeah, she died very early on.
Everyone's like, people who don't watch The Walking Dead are like, who are gonna be super anxious whenever they watch it, and they're gonna be like waiting for every single female character to die.
I mean, to be completely honest, this character you already know she's dead. Okay. I mean, like,
She's
I'm
dead
not-
the
I'm
whole
not-
time.
I'm not gonna tell you her name.
She's a
just in case
ghost
you'll-
the whole time.
Just in case you'll be bad at my spoiler, I'm not gonna say her name, but she'll go missing and then you immediately know she's dead. Like, even if I didn't tell you this, like, she would go missing and you're like, oh yeah, she's dead.
Is it Rick's wife?
Unless, no.
Is Rick's wife alive? Wait, I probably shouldn't ask that.
Yeah, not here.
Come out in the like during that time or in the
During
in
that
the
time,
present?
Rick's wife was alive, right?
Yeah. Yep. She lives for a while.
Okay. Now I know she dies eventually, but that's all good. Just look, I'll mark it in the description once this video actually goes up, once the stream is done. I'll put a mark in the comments to where Walking Dead spoilers are and where game spoilers are, okay?
Okay, let's be honest. If you had those episodes are like 2 years old, okay?
I mean, remember how I thought they were brand new and you broke out in like a laughing fit? I thought the barn episode was a new episode.
Spoiler warning, honestly, because this is basically how big the Walking Dead fan base is. Alright, if you don't know about The Walking Dead and you have a friend who watches The Walking Dead, they'll do what I did to you. They'll make you watch it. They won't be like, do you want to watch it? They'll make you watch it. They will turn it on and be like, you're gonna watch this.
Yeah,
I've paused Binding of Isaac since I don't really feel like playing it and I just want to talk.
I get like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also because I keep getting frustrated.
Jesus Christ, man, there's so many shootings nowadays. There was a shooting over in, what do you call it, the other day?
Oh, wait, do you mean at the mental hospital?
No.
At the you know what I'm talking about, right? The disabilities?
No, I didn't.
Dude, like 14 people died.
Oh, wait, I know where, I can't remember where it was, but like...
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I
A
don't.
faculty member?
Oh, I think I know what you...
A faculty member and his wife shot up the place?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, no. It was a disabled... It was a like a disabled therapy place or something.
Oh my god, I thought it was a school.
No, and you wanna know what? It's suspected that they have... Expect us to touch on a lot of topics during this podcast thingy. It's suspected that they were possible terrorists because, alright, if it's an unplanned shooting, they were very prepared. I don't remember exactly...
The thing is I hate whenever, stuff like that happens, and then people just immediately call that race, terrorists. So, like, those people are Indian, and then that's gonna give a bunch of it's gonna give a bunch of Indians a bad rep.
Oh, you mean in that community?
Yeah, in that community.
Dude,
like,
in that community, people are... And imagine how their family members are being treated in that area.
Yeah.
Not only by the family members of the victims, but the family members of just the community in general. You gotta remember that, like, the people who knew them become victims, too.
Yeah, that would be, like, super shitty when you think about it. Like, say someone you knew, like, someone you were really, really close to, like, related to, they just, like, went and shot up some place.
Shot up a plane.
Like, anywhere, like a school,
a plane?
Store,
Who shoots up a plane? That's not even possible.
Like,
you can't do that.
The air pulls out, like, dual SMGs.
And just, like, flies alongside the plane, spraying it with bullets.
And then the pilots are getting shot up. Oh my god, this guy is amazing. He's flying at the same speed as we are. It's like, John, he's shooting us. I don't care, man. This is, like, awesome. Didn't you do LSD? Didn't we both do LSD? Didn't
we spray ecstasy into the air vents?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
Got it.
Oh
my god, my butthole got ripped open by a bullet.
Oh god.
Okay.
That sounds
so,
amazing.
off the topic of shootings,
Yeah.
what else was announced at the Video Game Awards?
Porn.
That's what you say.
I don't know. A new Quantum Break trailer came out.
Oh my god, dude.
And it's Xbox exclusive.
Now you see.
Oh.
Now you see. The game. Probably gonna come out on PC.
What?
The game is probably gonna come out on PC too.
Oh, well. I think they said it's gonna come out on PC. So do you guys want to get off the topic of video game? Wait, no. Witcher 3 won Game of the Year.
What?
The Witcher 3 won Game of the Year.
I'd agree with that.
That's not surprising, actually.
No, not really. It's the only game that didn't have any major flaws, like any big flaws. Granted, it was boring as hell sometimes.
Yeah.
But that was possibly because I was recording, and therefore I had to force myself to make some jokes in places where I normally wouldn't make them, or... Because, alright, I'm not saying that I dislike doing this job, it's just that sometimes you just want to not talk. You just want to shut the fuck up and enjoy the game for 10 minutes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can't, because you're recording. Sparrow explains why he never fucking uploads. As someone subscribed to my personal channel because I accidentally uploaded the first episode of Fallout to that one. Now I feel bad. Yeah, like it's just the one that I use for actually like watching videos. So yeah, none of us really disagree with that, do we?
I guess not.
Were you guys expecting some uproar out of me about how it should have been Fallout 4?
No.
No. Nobody here likes Fallout 4 that much.
I mean, I really... But no, I mean, were you expecting me to get all up in arms about it?
No. You like Witcher a lot, so...
I just hate recording it.
That moment when fucking like GTA 5 wins Game of the Year. It's like, how did this even happen? This game came out so long ago.
That moment when Taken King wins Game of the Year and you're like, it's a DLC!
I would have flipped my fucking desk if that ever happened. If GTA finally became Game of the Year. Well, not finally, if GTA became Game of the Year this year.
And House of Wolves is Game of the Year.
House of... Yep. Because fuck you. Good night.
Geoff Knightley's just like, cause go fuck yourself.
Anyway, so...
Dude, they should have ended ended everything with a... Wait, no.
What are we doing now?
You guys have any real-world news you want to talk about other than shootings?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go to my... there we go. There we go. Oh, well, look. There are 4 news things. Donald Trump, which I guess nobody really wants to go over. The number of people in America versus the number of guns in America. The problem with David Brooks' pink rug theory of Donald Trump. And we just talked about that. San Bernardine, whatever that is. Shooting hero to coworker. I got you. Any of those?
No. Can you go down?
All right. Can I do? No, that was just on the little news app I have. I can go to the internet and look up
we're
modern
good.
News.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, do you guys... So how have you guys been doing in your day-to-day lives, not involving video games?
Dealing with little shit bugs and fuck flies.
I don't think we should ask Thomas, considering that's not real.
That's totally reasonable.
This will sour his mood very fast.
Dude, in school, I'm happy with the way kind of happy with the way I am at school. Dude, the first 2 periods I can just straight up fall asleep. I can just straight up fall asleep and just have nothing happen.
Bro, I fucking hate my school. It's the worst ever.
I'm probably going to fail geometry. Just gonna point that out.
Okay. So my teachers are just dicks. Like, my teacher, she was like, God, you're such a fucking idiot. You have a 20 in my class. I was like, I just looked at her for a minute and I was like, no. She was like, what? I was like, I make hundreds. I make anywhere between an 80 to a 100 on every single one of my tests. There is no way I have a 20 in this class.
Do you have a 20 in your class?
No, I don't. My last report card, I had a 93.
That sounds like an 80 to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, that sounds like a 20.
67.
Sounds like a... That sounds like a 74. Which is totally... which is coincident.
It's a negative 99.
That sounds like a 57, which is coincidentally not my current geometry grade.
Oh my god, what the hell? Some guy got kidnapped and taken to Mexico.
Are you serious?
I was going through news on my news app.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say our dearest condolences to the family.
No. It says he was found. Hollywood producer reported missing in November, found in Mexico. A Hollywood
Kidnapped
visual
to
effects-
quote-unquote make third Avengers.
He worked on he was one of the guys who worked on the Avengers and X-Men.
Right. Oh my god.
Not even bullshitting. Okay,
Legit?
I'm psychic.
Hollywood visual effects producer, not producer. What the fuck? Was he throw vegetables at people? Producer. Previously reported
Eat your
missing
veggies,
after leaving his workplace in late November, has been found safe in Mexico. Police said Friday. Eric Kohler, 27, who worked on the Avengers and X-Men, is no longer considered a missing person. The Los Angeles Police Department said in a statement, detectives from the Missing Persons Unit reviewed information provided to them and have determined that Kohler is currently in the city of La Paz, Mexico. The statement read, Kohler was last seen on November 24th when he left work without his wallet and laptop. Police say he drove his new black Range Rover from his office in Gardena, California, and never made it home. KTLA reported his cell phone records show he went to a food for less store, but then his phone was shut off. Kohler had also worked on the blockbuster film San Andreas, as well as the Great Budapest Hotel. No information was immediately available as to why Kohler left the country.
Wait, so he wasn't kidnapped, he just left?
I think so, yeah.
He was having an affair with his daughter.
Oh my god, what the hell is wrong with you, Peyton?
Oh my god, baby. You went too far. Nope, I'm done.
Of course you're done. You just can't stomach anything. I realized that was not an okay
Did it go?
joke.
Extremely boy.
Dearest condolences to the family. But not from me.
Fuck you, enemy boy.
I'm kidding. Sort of.
Hey, here's some good news. Texas backs down from effort to block Syrian refugees. That's kind of sort of good news. I mean,
Depending on your political views.
Yeah.
See, that'd be good news if it was like Texas backs down on its stand from banning kittens.
Oh my god, the more I scroll down, the worse these fucking news stories get.
Tell me the worst one you've seen so far.
Nicki Minaj's brother charged with raping 12-year-old on Long Island.
Oh god.
Four found dead after fire destroys Massachusetts home.
Oh my god. These are not okay.
A rock singer died.
I think that's the happiest thing we've heard all day.
What, rock singer? Oh, it's the least depressing.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh my god, this shit gets worse.
I guess the
Gunman
least
shoots
depressing
Marilyn
is-
top and face.
Oh god, a nun? A nun. As in the
No,
religious
no.
ladies.
Gunman shoots Marilyn top and
Oh, I thought you
face.
said nun. I'm like, that's
Oh,
weird.
here's some Game Awards stuff right here. Telltale's Batman and more big news. Hey, it got good. And now it got worse.
What?
Right now, it's just a bunch of weird stuff.
Porn.
And more porn.
Did you know that porn is a thing?
Wow, Paris attacks is still going on. Oh, more suspects. All right.
Oh, okay. I thought I was about to be like, no, they're not. I'd be like, I am, there was a climate talk in Paris recently. I highly doubt those attacks
Whoa,
are...
I actually want to read this myself.
What?
Human gene editing gets green light. International group of scientists says altering germline DNA okay, but only for research.
Only for research.
Is that what the
And
institute
just
said?
pants.
Is that what the institute said?
We can make synths, but only for research, trust me, and possible slavery. It's like, but research slavery. It's like, I don't think research
So,
slavery is a term.
I know it's a stream,
Okay.
it's not like almost hit the hour so far. About an hour and
We've been streaming for about an
Gene
hour.
editing of human
for
bodies
about an hour
or
and
somatic
GamerShock Radio.
cells, which do not pass genetic information to future generations, is already in clinical trials. Okay, I'm not reading all this. It's a bunch of big words. Fuck that. Oh my god, that word is like... bigger than my arm.
Brandon Thomas just can't say big words. You heard it here on the GamerShock.
Okay, so basically they're going to start editing genes. That way genetic diseases are no longer a thing.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna talk about that because you already know my weird thing about overpopulation, especially Brandon, where I'm like, I mean, we shouldn't get rid of genetic diseases because they... And don't take this as me saying that I don't like people, but we are overpopulated, and that will only make it worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what makes it a lot worse?
When we make ourselves immortal.
All your little fuckwad 12 to 14-year-olds getting knocked up. You should stop that shit if you're an adult. Or if you have kids.
Wait, what do you mean you should stop that?
That's like one of the main fucking reasons. That
No.
we're
I mean,
overpopulated.
how? How would one stop that? You mean like stop fucking?
I mean, okay. This is my views on like...
Oh god, this is not going to go well.
No.
It's gonna take a
It'll be
deep,
it'll be short and it's not too bad.
And that's when we realized we couldn't publish the
Underage
episode.
sex should not be a thing if you're our age. Or
No.
maybe, actually. I mean, like, I hear about people that are like 12 to 14 getting pregnant. That's not okay. It's understandable if it's like 16 to 18. That's understandable. 'Cause you
Still not
actually have
okay,
a
but
fucking
understandable.
job. Yeah, still not okay.
We're
but you
not
actually have a job.
bashing anyone who did get pregnant. It might not even have been your fault, right?
Except for if you're like the girls in my school. I know a girl that was in my math class that purposely had a kid. She's like 13. That's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my life. And then when I was like, why are
These
you having a
views
kid
are
when you're
not
this
the
young?
official views of the GamerShock.
No, I thought it was stupid the way she explained it to me. Like,
I'm making a
If it- I
joke.
mean-
That was a joke.
yeah, no, I'm like, cause she said she had it on purpose, and I'm like, what? She's like, well, my boyfriend has a job. I was like, how old is your boyfriend? Because I'm thinking, like, if he has a job and she thought that could support her and a kid, this dude must be like fucking like 20-something years old. And she's like, oh, he's 16. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fucking perfect. I would love for my kid to get fucking, supported off of fucking, minimum
McDonald's.
wage and welfare. But,
Section 8 housing.
if it's like 16 to 18...
Brandon, did
that's
you just
like-
laugh at the Section 8 housing joke?
No.
Oh,
That-
Brandon hasn't
Who
said
was talking
anything.
about, man?
It's like 16 to 18 isn't acceptable, but like not good. It's just acceptable. But if you're younger than that, then you're just a fucking idiot for having a kid like that. That's like really fucked up.
Unless you were raped or something.
And then you give it up for adoption.
No, but still, you get my point.
Yeah.
At that point, I understand,
Yeah. That's my point. Alright. We're not going to get into things like abortions or anything. Let's not cover that topic.
God, that's horrible.
Let's not cover that topic.
Yeah, that's...
I would like to not get instant hate spam comments, which we will likely already get. Oh, we have a comment. We have a comment. Everyone, let's look at the... Hopefully someone can give us a topic to talk about, because this is getting boring. Someone called me a bitch. Bam Bam.
Okay, listen here, Bam Bam. I don't know how old you are. You can cut that shit out or I'll ban you from the fucking chat. You got that?
And someone says, rip that 3-cent spirit heart. Oh, Right! I totally forgot! I'm playing Isaac! People are watching because of Isaac.
Just bro.
I have 6 comments. Holy okay, this I want all of this to be Bam Bam now. You get my point, Hooker. Please cover that topic. WTF, you insensitive whore. Okay, we need to talk about hookers, apparently.
Fucking extorting me, man. Like,
For all of that money.
$45, now it's fucking $137, and I'm like, the hell, man? I mean, shit, I thought you had welfare. Like, do you really need my fucking money this bad? You get like $500 worth of food stamps.
Wow, okay, God, that is dark. I'm not going
Like,
to check the
everybody.
comments.
I'm
I'm
not
not.
trying to be, like, I'm not trying to, like...
Oh, hey, everyone,
put
please
everybody
excuse how
in
bad I
there.
am at Binding of Isaac, okay?
Not trying to like offend anybody, but
Do you guys think that this stream should go on? Do you guys think that this stream should go on
that
just like
abuses
streaming
the
Isaac?
welfare system. And
Alright.
also not.
I'm
also
going to
not
make
be
a separate
racist.
stream now.
Wait, why?
The GamerShock Radio after party, which is basically us just chilling.
Oh, do you want to finish a few more topics?
Do you?
I mean, I feel like I don't know, like 2 more topics.
Okay. This is of your guys' choosing. Good God, I have 11 fucking comments. Who is doing this? There's so many people commenting right now. Oh God, Cracker. Yeah, you suck. Ha ha. That's not funny. I don't even know why you. Oh God, I don't even know who this Bam Bam person is and saying. Like, are they just? Oh wait, you're in the comments, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm reading them.
Is this person just insulting me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, is he insulting specifically me?
Probably so.
Yes, I do suck at Binding of Isaac. Thanks for noticing.
That's bullshit. I know that's bullshit because I actually did a project on that a few years ago.
What?
I'm looking through the news and it says finally all combat jobs open to women. That's bullshit. I know that is.
No, all
It
combat
said-
jobs. There are some.
It said women were not allowed to serve on the front lines until they just passed that law. That's bullshit. Because I did a project on that a few years ago, and have been serving ever since back in like the Gulf War. That's bullshit.
Brandon, are there any worthwhile comments for me to read?
Probably not.
Go check.
You should ban that guy from the chat if he's constantly doing stuff like
Should
that.
Brandon, is it to the point where he needs to be banned from chat?
You stopped.
Who's
Yes,
talking
right,
now?
Bam Bam.
No, no one.
Bam Bam
Well,
bitch.
Bam Bam saying welcome.
Bam Bam,
Okay.
I'll rape you in the ass if you don't calm the fuck down.
Dude, no, Bam Bam is fine.
Bam Bam, it's fine.
Hello, third person. Actually, guys, I feel like we should just wrap up. I feel like we lost steam.
Alright, it's fine. Go ahead. I feel like that'd be the worst fucking you ever. Because people would be putting hate and shit in my comments, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, they would get no reaction.
I don't give a flying fuck about your problems.
Like, Peyton is gonna be the one that's like trying so hard not to offend people. It's like, I'm sorry. And I'm sitting here like, fuck you. I don't care about you. I don't care about your problems. And they're like,
Okay, apparently I know Bam Bam. No. No, Bam Bam, that
I was
was...
gonna tell a gay joke.
Winner said
But
you got
fuck it.
earring.
Who does?
Winner said you got earring.
Oh, yeah,
He
no.
mentioned-
Yes, I did, Hunter.
Hey, guys. I was gonna tell a gay joke. But
No.
fuck it.
Oh. Well, everyone, I hope you have enjoyed. Should I host the after party on my channel? Do we host the after party? Guys, should we host the after party on the channel of the person who's currently streaming?
Sure.
Yes.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to, I guess we'll do the first after party on just the main channel, right? Since it'll be the very first after party.
That's fine.
So, alright. Is Anchino war... Okay, never mind. Yes, Hunter, I know who you are. Alright, everyone. This has been, I guess, the first installment of GamerShock Radio Reboot. Man, that sounds like I'm talking about Jet Set Radio, doesn't it? Jet Set Radio Reboot. I'm gonna take a look at this last comment here. Hopefully it's worthwhile. Please, God, be worthwhile. Okay, I do know who Bam Bam is. And I'm leaving. I'm almost 100% certain who Bam Bam is. Well, I'll see you guys later. Or I guess I will see you in the Binding of Isaac after party. Which is being hosted on my channel, I guess. I'll see you later. So if I just close down the broadcast, it'll save it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it might or it might not.
No, it will.
If I just stop the broadcast.